All the cycles.
Podcast. Spelled backwards. Pod.
Leap, dumb. Leap, dumb.
Pod. Spelled backwards. Pod.
Leap, dumb. Hello, everyone, and welcome to another musical episode of Pod Lead'em. That's top model MLM spelled backwards. I'm JDB Crump, and I will be doing a bit in this video too.
I'm Lex Basile Price, and it's really fun taking selfies with the Oppo phone.
And I'm Hannah Jane Ginsburg, and Tyra made it clear that this was like a business modeling adventure.
Okay, Lex, before we get to the episode title, I told Lex beforehand that I knew the quote, and you actually didn't say the quote, but I want to say, because it has to be in your list.
Okay.
Hadassah saying, I've never been in such a beautiful hotel, and I've been in a lot of beautiful hotels.
Perfect
It was on my list.
character beat.
It was.
This is Cycle 22, Episode 10, probably the most infamous one of the cycle, where we get the big beauty-tainment Tyra Beauty music video titled The Girl Who Became Bootyful, which again is also kind of everyone.
No, but it
And no
actually
one.
isn't. No, it actually is not. According to the video, it is one specific
It's Lacey.
person. It's Lacey.
The protagonist of the
Yes.
video.
And then I changed it to be about Hadassah.
Oh, I
And
did too, when I was coming up with one.
And I called it The Girl Who Works the Hallway Like a Runway.
Can I tell you my Hadassah one?
Of course.
Yes.
The girl who's okay with some light credit card fraud.
And if you're okay with like credit card fraud, and
Very small, 99 cents of it.
99
that's all.
cents,
They'll
no
never
one will.
notice.
You'll never notice. You can
No.
become part of the Lead'em Pod by clicking the clicksole down below. And I'm gonna do it again because I feel like our last Lead'em Pod supporter got overshadowed by a character I was trying out for the podcast. So I'm gonna call out Tanya once again.
Ooh, double call out, Tanya.
We appreciate you, Tanya.
Yes, absolutely. A double for Tanya. Absolutely. And so you can be just like Tanya. Go into the clicksole in the show notes below and support the show for as little as 99 cents a month, because
Someone's got $1.
someo's got $1. Your card,
And they
someone
won't notice
else's
that it's
card.
gone.
Yeah, we won't notice.
Unless they
You know
have
those
rocket
ads?
money or something.
You know all those ads for apps who are like, I didn't realize I had 14 Netflix accounts. I'm like, you did? Why does an app need to tell you that? We got an actual previously on because we're
We have to.
cliffhanger.
Very special
cliffhanger.
previouslys. Is it going to be Devin, the over-the-top editorial model, or super cool J Smooth Justin?
Ugh.
that's how
Impossible to tell
nicknames
from
work.
that description.
Oh my gosh.
And what's
Did I miss Tyra
No.
saying
Nope.
amazing modeling business adventure last episode?
Nope,
Okay.
they did not reveal that till
Okay.
this episode.
Okay. Thank you. Because
Have you-
I went crazy. I was like, oh, how did I miss that?
Have you ever heard a more sus description than amazing modeling business adventure?
That sounds like a Craigslist posting
Mhm.
that you would report.
Mm-hmm.
No, it sounds like what this is, which is a multi-level marketing
Yes.
scheme.
Look, this whole episode just made me so grateful that Tyra Beauty failed.
Oh, yeah.
Because she really could have, like, damaged lives. More so than she already has with
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
contestants of this show. But, like, it could have been so bad.
And this is a reminder, and we got to do it for a bonus episode at some point, that I do have Oops Liner that we can try out that has not dried out, so that product has stayed.
I know, but it's not Tyra's favorite product, as we'll see
Sure
from this
isn't.
episode, because Mama's got a favorite child.
And that favorite child can go on any skin tone.
Not tone, just any skin.
Skin.
Any skin you are.
Even some that you order at the drive-thru.
Exactly.
So, as we'll be reminded, it is Devin v. Justin. They are standing together, and these scores are not even close.
A 1.4 difference.
Ouch.
Justin ends up being the only person besides Ashley who got in the 20s.
I
And
thought it
every
was
single
very
judge
cute.
voted him lower. This was everyone agreed.
As long as my parents are proud as a son, that's all that matters. It was very cute.
Yeah.
But
Again, though, I wish that had been relayed to us earlier in the cycle
I
so we could have
know.
followed that journey.
We only got it a little bit in the last episode because they were just so much more interested in his relationship with Mame.
it was also strange to hear Tyra say, some people are going to book ahead of you when he's standing next to Devin, who booked 1, and Justin booked 3.
Yeah, look, I do think the photo was the worst of that.
Fully.
For sure.
But
Devin needs to go home.
Yeah.
this is an interesting cycle of people who, and I'm kind of making Hadassah and Devin in the weight the same because we have liked a lot of Devin's earlier pictures.
Devin
It
had
feels
a really good portfolio
Yeah,
at a certain
portfolio.
point. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like Devin and Hadassah are just being kept on by this show in a way that I don't feel like any of the other scoring cycles have done, where it's just like they're in the bottom constantly.
Well, the funny
Yeah,
thing about
always
them
safe.
is that they have such specific niches.
Mm.
And like Devin could be successful because he's very good at just the one thing, but that's not what the show has ever been about.
Right.
Hadassah is so good in person, and that is sort of like a classic top model thing.
Yeah, we've had some winners who had even slightly lesser. It's not what the show likes to lean on,
Mm-mm.
but it's definitely happened.
And then we get a from Justin to Dustin fade.
I can't believe that they re-faded in Dustin again.
He's already back.
He's standing there next to his best bud, Niall. He's-
The only person he now likes in the competition.
Well, this whole episode is just
The worst.
how can we, Dustin is a different in the
Yes.
edit is
Mhm.
a different human being in this
Yes.
episode
Yeah.
compared to what we got. It's fascinating. This episode should be studied for a lot of reasons, but also to show the power of editing.
yeah.
Because they clearly knew the show's filmed. It's done. They know who comes back. So for the first half, you have to paint the comeback person in a positive enough light that people will be excited for their return. But then he lasts an episode.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to do the opposite
Uh-huh.
immediately.
Well,
And
that's
it
maybe
is
why-
Whiplash.
That's maybe why they didn't do the first part last episode.
Yeah.
Yeah. It is fascinating to watch this unfold.
But this is also just like the risk of any reality TV show doing any kind of comeback.
Mhm.
I generally am not a fan because I think most of the time, if you've got a good enough judging panel, people go home around when they should.
Well, so that's what I was about to say. It really depends on the show. And if
Yeah.
it's a judging panel, I think
Mhm.
I agree. Just don't come back. If
Yeah.
It's a competitive thing,
show.
like Big Brother Survivor. I think it's
Sure,
fun.
absolutely. No, and I mostly watch
Oh, of course,
Yeah.
of course.
competition television show and like with a judging panel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The only time I like it, and the show can't always control this, is if it felt like someone went home in like a team situation
Mhm.
and they just got the rough end of something.
You're Kristen Kish,
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
the all-time.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Well, who's now won
Life.
the most someone can at Project
Who's now
Project
taken
Runway.
over.
Project Chef Way.
Project Chef.
Let's talk about Justin Kim.
Yes.
Justin D. Kim is the Instagram. It's private, but has over 140,000 followers.
Oh,
So maybe
I
it was a
requested
made
it,
Maybe
but
it
it's
was
not
made
been approved
private.
yet.
Yeah.
After the show, Justin signed with Next Models, so got the prize.
Well.
In Miami and LA, he had a cover and spread in Elements
Ooh.
with Mame,
Oh,
Weird.
good for them.
right? He was
Leverage
also
that.
he was also in HUF, Vulcan, Nude,
Oh.
Hasid, Elegant, and We Are Famous. Catalog work includes Atomist, Grip Bell, PR, PS Jeans, Say Less, which and then two more recognizable
That's an
brands.
SL skit. That's an SNL
Yeah.
skit of Payless.
Yeah. And then two more recognizable brands, Paul Mitchell and Lululemon.
Oh,
And did a lot of interesting commercial work because he was in a Coca-Cola ad in 2016, a Fitbit ad in 2017, and was also in a Nick Jonas music video for Remember I Told You. So a little bit more on-screen recognizable stuff. And then there was this interesting interview I found from NBC News, and I'm going to read this section just kind of in full. So Kim got his start while attending George Mason University, when a designer friend asked him to fill out his show roster as a model. At first, he was hesitant, but a positive reaction and some solid photos eventually led to an agency. So, working model who was working beforehand.
Mhm.
After graduating, he put plans to work in law enforcement on hold. Never heard
Oh.
about that.
Not even on the show.
Yeah.
Cute.
Kim quickly attracted attention in the modeling world, and when he was cast, recognized a unique opportunity for an Asian American kid from a quiet part of the country. And this is a quote from him. I'm a Korean American male. I should be very proud of where I come from. And so when I got cast on the show, I definitely wanted to represent, kind of shine a light upon what Asian American men are like today. We're confident. So that was from NBC News. So kind of a big,
Nice.
platform too to have that interview. But that was kind of it. I mean, part of it was because the Instagram was private and it didn't get approved in time for me to look at it too much. But
Right.
it seems like did a lot of interesting commercial modeling, has a decent amount of followers, was aware of the representation for Korean Americans that he was doing while on the show. Yeah. Kind of one of our more like neutral
Normally
updates.
person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Truly.
I still like him on the show. Of course, because he is
Fine.
so fine. But I just
Look,
generally
as
like
far as guys go, he's one of the least toxic.
Yes,
and
that
that's
is
the thing.
true.
He was just like a nice low key presence in this house of insanity.
Yeah. We didn't have any yelling fights that involved Justin.
The worst
And-
thing about him is he seemed excited that Stefano was there.
And it was just so nice to see someone from start to finish in a thought out way that the show didn't have to teach to him to engage with Niall. And to
Yes.
engage with really everybody in the house in a very
Yeah,
calm,
he seemed
collected
kind of
way.
like everyone's bud.
But
Yeah.
yeah, for sure. This is one of the worst group screams in top model history because
Oh.
Tyra's like, well, now's the time where you act excited. And they're like, ah,
Road trip.
get in the van. Ah.
I thought the only person that would be excited would be Mikey, but I was wrong because it's underage Dustin. What do you think you're gonna? I've been to Vegas underage before. You either have to be a real sneak or you do nothing.
You go see shows.
Which is honestly still the only thing I would want to do in Vegas. And eat.
Sure.
And eat.
Oh, sure. Yeah, maybe Dustin's a buffet boy.
Sure. I believe Dustin's a buffet boy. Digital art
Oh my
says
god.
primordial wolf,
hmm
super modelly crazy, and European elegante.
Why?
Why is European elegance vertical 2 letters at a time?
Columnized.
Mame can barely read it. She's like, what the hell?
It was so good. Perhaps my favorite Mame moment so far.
If you, that was also on my list of quotes was European elegance, but I thought that's not fair.
It warrants a bigger discussion that we're having
Yes.
now. I do think it is absolutely wild for Hadassah to be mad at someone else for not earning their place in the competition.
Well, because she knows there can be only one.
Yeah. Captions might not have last names, but they don't know who Dustin is because
Nope.
they say he's Justin.
Yep.
Wishful
They know it's one or
thinking.
the other. One just left. They're confused. They're catching up.
And I saw new wall art that I haven't seen before.
Me
Too.
And it's hey short, but the T is capitalized, so I think it's supposed to be hey shorty.
Yeah. I think the door covered E.
No, I don't think there is. I think it's just a capital like
Like
hey
tea.
hey
Oh.
shorty.
Short tea.
Oh. I thought that opened door. Okay.
Yeah, but it's hey short.
Look, either's believable.
Sad. The last time we'll see him.
Yep.
Niall Lord drop because we have to start setting up Niall for a victory. Divorced parents, absent father, loves that mom. Don't you want Niall to win, everybody?
Put the twin in black and white so we couldn't see how dissimilar they look.
I love it when they have a picture in Top Model and they vignette the person that
Yes.
they're trying to make you focus on.
Devin describes Dustin as a fly that just keeps on flying.
The thing is, we're only going to get footage, for the most part, from Hadassah hating on Dustin. which is fine. It's just because he was such a non-entity, it feels like this comes from nowhere
But
because it's such a weird way to edit this episode.
They just all seem very done with him, though.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Hadassah, I think, is fueled by hatred in a way that most of the other people in the competition at this point are not.
Yeah.
It's also just fascinating that Devin describes someone else as like constantly talking and being like a lot, when it's like, know thyself.
Also, they're packing.
Badly.
Hadassah's packing a cardboard box.
While Lacey was confused because Mame was sitting over there kind of reading Justin's letter and then like forcing tears. What was
I am very wary about being too harsh on Mame because I feel like I came in with big expectations of her and I want to be fair.
Sure.
But it really did feel like she was trying to squeeze out those tears.
It really did.
I think it's punctuated by Lacey's non-caring glance while she's going through the chores. Because Mame is like, because we know Lacey. Lacey is here to half listen to every conversation that's happening. She
Mhm.
loves it. She loves a house meeting.
Mhm.
She just loves being present.
There to the end. Not
Yeah.
fully listening, but there to the end.
And when Mame talks about this letter and Lacey just goes, oh, okay.
It almost has the feeling like Mame found the letter while not on camera
Yeah.
and already went over it
Mhm.
and then was like, oh fuck, okay, I gotta do it again. And Lacey like knew that. Like that, there was something strange about this.
Because the thing is, I really do think that Mame and Justin like each other.
Oh, yeah.
That
I think they do
relationship
too.
seemed
Yeah.
very non-complicated and comforting.
Sure.
Yeah. But I agree with what you're saying, Hannah. Like, Mame's become a person. I think part of it is that Mame on the show generally feels like is untouchable in the competition.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the competition likes Mame.
Mhm.
So
Yeah,
sometimes
she's not
it's
getting the kind of critiques for her modeling that we feel like she should be getting.
Right.
And because of that, sometimes it does feel easier to pick on her a little bit.
Yeah.
Because I know Mame's fine.
Yeah.
Mame, it's like, she's not a sad contestant that after a while, it's like, this isn't
Well,
sad babbling Brooke from back in the day, where after a while I was like, I feel bad making fun of you.
yeah.
If I made fun of Mame would be like, ha, JW, you're nobody. And I'd be like, you're right.
No, I'd be full Hadassah. What are you talking about? I'm Hadassah.
No, they're
In
friends
every
now.
pageant.
Yeah.
Mame finally figured out that Hadassah's not good at this, so they're
Yeah.
friends.
That's true. But I didn't love connecting losing Justin to her parents' story of abandonment.
It felt like a reach.
Though I like the childhood picture of pushing snow off a railing. That's a classic fun thing for kids.
And
That's
also a
fun
lonely
treat.
activity because no one was there to hug her.
And I said, speaking of Brooks, Dustin, you'll never be my Brooke. Don't be all, I'm missing prom. I'm missing high school graduation. No.
I
The
find
only
it
person who
dubious
cared about that was Brooke.
that he was attending either of those in the first place. Maybe prom, but was he making out of the parking lot?
Mm. Also, I know I said it, but you are only 18. He's like, yeah, we're gonna go and do stuff. And I'm like, no, you are not. Even with filming, you're not going to the strip club. You're
No,
not
but
gambling.
To be fair, if you've never been somewhere else, just going somewhere else is exciting.
I guess.
Yeah,
And Vegas
back
is
in the day, my family
famous.
never traveled anywhere. You got to
Yeah.
remember, I only took my
Sure.
second plane ride a couple of years ago, and that entire plane ride, I was like, I'm going to New Hampshire.
But also, I don't think they flew.
Oh,
I
they
think
definitely
they
did
took
not
a
fly.
bus.
Absolutely not. They try. They show.
They
up
show the
plane
airport.
taken off, and like I think they drove to the Las Vegas
Yes.
airport, made everybody exit the bus
Yes.
and get back on
Yes.
the bus.
The B-roll of this rando family taking a picture under the Vegas sign is the best B-roll top, because I paused it to be like, oh, it's the contestants.
Nope.
It's just a family.
The fact that we were denied bus bobbleheads offends me.
Oh, you know what they could have done? It's Vegas. Do a slot machine, and then it lands on their faces.
Yes,
Oh.
cute.
Vegas has iconography that it makes post-production
Mhm.
seemingly easy.
but they did not care this season.
Because they're not actually going to Vegas. They're going to a gross co-working space to film Tyra's music video.
Okay, let me tell you about SLS Las Vegas. So SLS was once the Sahara, which was really big in Vegas heyday.
Mhm.
But then because
it was named the Sahara.
Yeah,
I thought you meant it was the Sahara Desert, and I was like,
no, it was named the Sahara. It's like very like there's like camels and minarets and stuff. Iconic, right?
Mhm.
Look, but the problem with Vegas, unlike any other city, is it builds outward on one street.
Right.
So what
the Vegas Strip.
Yes, and so what happened is at some point because there was room, they were building the other way, and then all the hotels on the original side became lesser because it wasn't as central anymore.
That's a classic game theory thing.
So while they're here, the hotel was not doing well. It was going through lots of financial troubles. No one was visiting it, and everything was closing down. So that's why it's fully empty at all times. The name SLS stood for Style, Luxury, and Service.
Oh, so not Sahara. I thought maybe
Yeah.
Sahara would still
You
be
think.
there.
No, the Sahara Hotel Towers were renamed as the Lux, Story, and World Towers. And
That's nothing.
and Lenny Kravitz designed 4 suites.
That I like. That's
Well,
fun.
and then wasn't it eventually bought by W?
Yep, one of the
Yeah.
towers. One of
One
the
of
towers.
the towers, yeah.
And now it's back to Sahara.
Half of me bought one of these. Weird.
Lord.
So yeah, this is why it looks so empty. Is because
I mean, probably great for filming.
yeah.
But it also sure seemed like the hotel rooms themselves were not open, because this is not a hotel room.
Mm-mm.
This is some kind of conference co-working space. There are no beds.
It's
It's so odd. It's one of the, and I don't even think it's ugly. It's not my favorite.
kind of
But-
just nothing.
There's
It
too
kind of-
much dust in that thick of a carpet.
Yeah.
Also, when they show us the pictures, the Oppo selfies of Tyra that they've put around, one of them is next to a plug but not covering the plug.
One of them is just in front of a television.
And I can't believe they just blew up Oppo cell phones. I actually didn't even mean to do that.
It's good. Keeping it.
Right.
I
But-
don't like walking into a room and not knowing how long the sushi's been out.
Ooh.
That was some wet sush. And then they have Tyra gifts that they totally missed the first time, and then double back.
Did these Tyra gifts give the feeling of when a sex worker is sent an outfit that they have to wear to the job?
Because it's actually a costume for
Yes.
the music video.
But they're like,
What
it's
do you think Dustin did when he pulled out that Monopoly top hat?
he's like, ooh, Vegas, baby. I'm sorry, that was too clear. Well, baby.
This episode has left me so curious about what Tyra thinks certain things are. Like party host or
Wait, we'll get there. We'll get there.
convention.
This list of characters that both stays the same and
Changes.
So they get yellow, black, and white clothes that
Yeah.
aren't fully branded, just color branded for right
Yes.
now. Except for Hadassah, who just gets yellow.
And the only one who has to wear a dress.
Uh-huh.
Sabotage.
A dress with extra fabric.
Lacey reminds us all that she's Southern because she says they're fixing to go to a party and mingle.
Yay.
They are told to go to a VIP exclusive pool, but that just means empty.
Yeah.
And Dawn is there? What is going on?
Because Don is doing what he is actually good at, which is creating tunes.
But he's also here to play music for 10 people.
Yes. And then
7 contestants, 2 judges, and 1 interpreter.
I'm glad that Dawn told us the title of the song because I couldn't Shazam it. But some lyrics for Jealous
It also got Tyron.
Yeah. Why you gotta be jealous with all these girls around? Ain't no need to be jealous. I just want another round. The hate leave you up. She's in slow sellin', going in circles, you propellin'. Fallin' with my muse on the low, you go tell it. Fall back, I'm trying to ball. You know you gonna get the ball back.
Great. You know what, though? I will say this.
It had a good beat.
I think
It
I
sounded
think-
like a real song.
It did sound like a real song.
I liked it. I
Yeah.
think it is fascinating that they continue to erase Jordan out of existence because they will
Yep.
bring anyone back
Mm-hmm.
besides Jordan.
And I love when they bring them back without their makeover.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. Oh, because by now we looked it up. Dawn had a full career immediately after this. This was a rare time where it felt like the contestant was doing a favor for the show and not the other way around. And then,
Or was he just there in Vegas and they found him there? Because he seems checked out.
Oh, yeah. He has no idea what's happening.
when they kind of make him host this,
It's
like
so weird. Yusai and Jay are there. Why is Dawn in charge? And also, was Dawn always this mumbly?
Yeah.
I think we didn't hear him speak a lot in his cycle.
Yeah.
But again, he also not invested in this. He is here to promote a single.
Yeah.
I guess Massimo moved on to the bus because he's here to take photos. The lack of explanation that this is given until later is insane.
Yes.
Like it was supposed to be a reveal later.
This is a secret.
So this is a heavy finger quotes in my voice challenge. They're going to take a photo that they get one chance at that's a classic falling/jumping photo, but this time into a pool.
That is not big enough for
Nope.
what they are doing.
No.
Some
Neither
of
width
those
nor
heads,
depth.
Some of those heads get very close to that other side.
And it's
Niles
only-
was scary.
And
Terrifying.
it's only 3.5 feet deep. So if you jump too high, you're going to get.
Which I love for
shot to the
standing in
bottom.
it. I love that no
Mm.
one's going to drown, I guess,
Sure.
but still.
Many photos are taken of each person.
Mhm.
Also, apparently, they're filming the whole thing.
And then we learn that we're going to get characters courtesy of Dawn.
And props. Big props, tiny props.
I thought to myself when I heard the first one, I was like, oh, this is just going to be one person who's going to randomly say you have a specific thing. But no,
No.
every single person gets a named, well,
Well,
every single person has a character that they are given that some will translate over to the same exact character in the music video, and some are forgotten about.
I like to try to mix them all into one.
yeah.
Mm.
I like that he comes up to Mikey and says, "You're a gambler." Mikey, not understanding what he's saying, goes, "Uh-huh."
Mhm.
I also like that Don calls everybody my friend, like an old Italian man.
Yeah.
And you, my friend, are a gambler.
And Mikey gets cards?
He's like, I
right?
guess
Cards.
I take chances.
Mhm.
Mame,
Yeah, you're right. I am a risk taker.
Mame gets chic shopper, and then he says, "You got money bag."
Money bag.
I got money bag. To give Challenge Queen Mame credit, as soon as they showed us the photo, I was like, oh, she won this.
She won this. She
Yeah.
absolutely won this.
It was great.
And she had one of the harder props.
Yep.
Yeah.
And she even says, oh, the bag's going to block me. Can't do it.
Mhm.
Uh-huh.
Got to figure it out. And then Dustin is a, quote, Vegas party host.
He is a magician.
Magician.
Yeah.
100%. He needed either a wand or a monocle to let us know if he was a magician or the Monopoly man.
And honestly, magician would have been cute. Vegas is known for that.
Yes.
But then Dustin has this whole
Oh my god.
spiel about giving profile. They love my profile. Gonna give profile. I'm jumping. This is the perfect picture to give that profile straight onto camera, the final shot.
And his head is also so close to the edge.
Yeah, too close. Well, you know, he got those flips. He probably could have jumped the pool.
Yeah.
Then we get Kevin with the classic trope, the guy that likes to make people look good.
Have this
So you
mirror.
get a mirror. That's what you do when someone else you want to make someone else look good. You hold a mirror to them.
You're beautiful.
See?
You're beautiful just the way you are.
Now that's Bootyful.
Beautiful.
I liked Devin's instinct to look back at the mirror. Like,
Yes.
I agree. Mhm.
Like,
What do
I
you
actually thought that was a good instinct. Poor
He
result.
understands what shows up on a
Yes.
camera
Yes.
as far as positioning and things like that go.
Yeah. I actually think if we could taper the energy down, there's a really good creative person there.
Yes.
Yes.
Just needs focus.
And then I wrote Lacey's character is Has Magazine.
I wrote Lacey is woman at pool.
They say, here's your magazine and glasses, but then there's sunglasses. And it's
At night.
nighttime and there's a magazine.
Oh,
There's
Lord.
almost no photo around. This is one of Lacey's worst photos because she's
Yeah.
reading?
Niall gets a good character, then immediately throws it away. He's bartender, and then throws the cocktail shaker who knows where.
I'm sorry, we have found something that Niall cannot do, and he couldn't do it earlier when we were opening the boxes, and he was excited, and he can't do it now. Niall can't jump.
No.
He looks so weird when he
This
jumps.
photo
He separates both of his legs and jumps at once.
Yeah, it's like a little frog situation.
And like
Yeah.
wide and also way up.
Yeah, he looks like a ball in the final
And,
photo.
and this is somebody who is not experienced taking photos, who doesn't quite understand yet what the camera is going to get.
And also his hands are literally like, oh?
That was fun.
To be honest, though, I don't know what I would do with a cocktail shaker.
Sure.
I actually kind of like, even
Like
though it
whole,
wasn't
like,
really,
it probably like,
But they also gave him a cocktail.
get rid of that.
I actually think what Dustin did with the glass was so much better. The photo wasn't good, but he like threw the drink up so the drink was kind of splashing out, and I think that's kind of what Niall needed to do.
Yeah. Captions is still a little crunchy.
Ooh.
Because they want to say that Don said something, but they attribute it to Ben.
Because his last name is Benjamin.
Could have been Donjamin. I guess it could have been.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Ben Donjamin?
Okay,
Love
honestly,
that guy.
honestly,
Work.
Yep. Hadassah's character's shopaholic with credit cards, which feels like a read.
It is a read.
Comfortable with a little fraud.
It is. Yeah, and then she's just like, these aren't mine. I feel like she makes a decision. She's like, these aren't my credit cards. Doesn't have my name.
And then, of course, because how could it not, her entire dress flips in front of her face.
What else is going to happen?
And then they have to make the decision to get a photo where she's still on the side of the pool and the crew is in the background.
I do appreciate that they used a one where she actually looked good instead of just being like, and you didn't get one.
Yeah,
Sure.
and acknowledge that it was not her fault.
Agreed. It's just the crew is literally like
So
on
funny.
break.
It's also just, what's the story of any of these photos? Like,
No-
why are they jumping in a pool?
Well, and then
Nothing.
they all get back in the pool.
This was so insane because I didn't know what was going on.
There's no context for it for us at this
Yes.
point. We just see them all standing in the pool
Looking
for no
cold.
reason. My favorite part of this is Niall clearly knowing he's not going to win, having brought a cocktail into the pool and just sipping it while receiving news.
Yeah.
So the top three is Mame, Dustin, and Hadassah, which just feels cruel to Hadassah because as if they were going to give her a win when she didn't really do it, her fault or not.
Mhm.
But Hadassah, and this will be kind of her story for the rest of the episode, says, I just want to beat everyone, especially Dustin.
Mm-hmm.
She's
And right-
offended. She
and
is
right-
offended.
Yeah, but right now it feels out of
Yes.
nowhere.
Yes.
Because I think a lot of these were filmed after long...
During filming
Yes.
Oh,
of the music video.
It's just
Mhm.
interesting because here in the show with the score, Dustin bests her, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So,
Hadassah
In a
loses
way
to Dustin.
that does not make sense.
No.
I think they should have tied.
Yes.
That's my thing.
Absolutely, yes. Especially since they tie Hadassah with people who didn't do as well as her after calling her out as top three.
Yes.
Very weird choice.
The winner is Mame, and
Correct.
she gets a day at the, in Dawn's words, the CL spa, because I think he didn't know what it was called and thought because it's the SLS hotel that
Oh, I
it's the
see what you're
CL
saying.
spa.
And also, we see a picture of 2 massage beds, so you think this is going to be a bring a friend situation, but
Oh.
also we just don't see her even do this.
No,
yeah, is
right?
she even going to have time to do this, or is she going to have to come back to Vegas?
I don't know.
But I didn't realize Damn, Mame. 4 challenge wins?
Jeez.
Mhm.
And
Like-
basically a basic go-see win. The way the show makes
well,
it.
that's true, actually. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Technically 5 in a way.
Mhm.
Like, so she gets a 10. Dustin gets a 9. Erroneously, Hadassah alongside Mikey and Lacey get an 8.
I love
And
her,
it-
but how did Lacey get an 8 for this?
How?
I don't know. She should have gotten the 7 with Devin and Niall. I
Mhm.
do. Worst for Niall. Pretty normal for Devin, all
Yeah.
things considered.
Yes.
And then Hadassah, mad at her score, slaps the screen hard enough that the footage, it does that all white thing that plasma TVs sometimes do. And I was like, Hadassah, you've only been in this WeWork for a couple of hours. Careful.
Dustin seems surprised that anyone could not like him.
Right?
And right now in the episode, I'm also surprised at that.
Mm-hmm.
It's only revealed later why everyone is sick of him.
Mm-hmm.
But then, speaking of friendships that have been unkindled, Devin and
Extremely
Mikey.
consciously uncoupled.
Mm-hmm.
Mikey is just done with Devin?
But that
And
means-
apparently that's been going on?
and also that means he's just not speaking at all.
New theory.
Mm.
Do.
Yes, this is a conspiracy theory. You were correct in supporting me in that. I think that Mikey really truly liked Ashley.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Ashley's best bud was Devin. And I think
Mm.
Mikey and Devin ended up hanging out because of Ashley. And now that Ashley is officially 100% no longer part of the cast,
Devin's just glommed on.
and Mikey is like, no, we weren't for real friends. Like, this isn't. Mikey's here for Mikey.
He's got it's uncomfortable to watch Mikey for me in this episode because he has this bitter edge
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
to everything that he's doing, where it feels
Mhm.
like he thinks that he should be doing better in this competition.
Yes.
He's bitter that he isn't,
Mm-hmm.
and he starts to kind of take it out on the people who also are not doing well in the competition.
Yeah. It also just feels like he doesn't believe he has to change anything.
No.
It's not his fault that he's not doing well.
And I wonder how much of that is a function of just who he is as a person, and how much of it is a function of the show no longer teaching.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I wonder if Mikey truly has gotten no feedback, so when he does well or does poorly, he kind of doesn't know why. And Mikey is literally doing the same thing every single time, and sometimes it's praise and sometimes
Yeah.
it's not.
But the thing is, he has gotten feedback to change it up. He has gotten
true.
feedback that he does the same thing every
true.
time.
Usai hates him.
Uh-huh.
Look, no one in this podcast can be pro Mikey. Devin and his friendship breaking up like this is pretty fascinating to me. Because Devin seems to immediately turn on him.
I just
Yes.
think that Mikey does not have a clear picture of himself because when he frames himself stopping things, it's always stuff like, well, I'm not here to be friendly anymore, or no more Mr. Nice Guy. And I'm like, you were never
Never
that.
good.
You
Yeah.
never gave off Mr. Nice Guy ever.
It's
No.
also fascinating to see them have this like falling out and then have to sleep on these weird couches, benches with a blanket on them.
Sleepaways, roll-away beds.
And then Devin gives us a quote for the top model vault of all timers. They say the friends you start with are not the friends that you end with.
Who says that?
Also, if they did say that, why would they?
That was actually painted on the wall of his studio.
Which one?
His
No.
studio.
His
Even more
acting
so.
studio? His modeling studio?
Even more so. It was the one sticker on the wall we never saw from the Property Brothers.
That's
They're like, what? I guess.
because one day Drew's going to kill Jonathan.
I mean, Girls 5 episodes.
I had that dream again. My small business needs to hire, but I don't use LinkedIn, and I hire wrong. So then I'm doing IT, and when I go to plug the servers in, they become sentient, and they won't let us access our network unless we forward their chain emails and memes to more and more and more people, and then I wake up.
Don't let hiring nightmares ruin your dreams. LinkedIn Jobs' new AI assistant finds and invites best fit candidates to apply so you can discover talent you may have missed. Post your job for free at linkedin.com/quality. Start hiring today with LinkedIn.
It's football season, and you can now get almost anything you need for game day delivered with Uber Eats. What do we mean by almost? Well, you can't get a running back delivered, but you can get baby back ribs delivered. A strong defense? No. A strong deodorant? Yes. A six-pack of abs? Nope. Six-pack of beer? Yes. Get almost anything for game day delivered with Uber Eats, official on-demand food delivery partner of the NFL. Order now. Alcohol 21 plus and in select cities. Product availability varies by region. See app for details.
Tyra's insistence on saying that this is self-funded is so strange. I know we've already kind of talked about it, but y'all, that's not a positive thing.
Yeah, I think the two of you said it last time she said that. That's not the flex she thinks it
is. And it is so fascinating to watch her describe a multi-level marketing scheme with the fervor of someone who has just been inducted into a multi-level marketing scheme.
It's not just cosmetics, it's a cosmetics experience.
Oh my God. And then the most amazing thing to watch for the next 10 minutes, no matter what is going on in the episode. Viewers, I beg of you, if when you rewatch this episode, watch Lacey. In the background, from MLM start to MLM spiel finish, we've never seen Lacey's face like this. Lacey, who has been enchanted by everything the top model has had to offer, the lips become more pursed by the minute because she's like, don't react to this. You can tell Lacey knows exactly, because I'm sorry, Southern people,
yes,
I hate to say this, but as a Southerner, anyone can be negatively impacted by MLMs. They are extremely dangerous to get into. I do find that small rural towns and the people within them are preyed upon more often.
Oh yeah, Lacey, I was going to say,
I feel like Lacey knows someone who's been a victim of an MLM.
It's like army recruiting, right?
Yeah, it is exactly.
I don't want this to come across too bad, but I think MLMs prey on the bored housewife.
Oh, they prey on bored housewives, young women who don't have financial independence. That's the whole reason.
And young men who want to like be a part of hustle culture.
Yeah. So it's just, and you can just tell. And then my nightmare, Tyron.
Oh my gosh.
Because we get a lot of Tyrons and whatever, but then bank signs flashes upon my screen.
Why is the sign in the middle?
Wait. You cannot skip right over beauty-tainers like that. Beauty-tainers demand their moment in the spotlight because they're there to do tricks and make a show.
They put on shows.
But it's just, Hannah, me saying banknotes for such a long time.
I know.
And then bank signs being so clearly there. And the S being a dollar sign instead of...
But only one of the S's.
Not the last S. You put it at the end.
So according to the dictionary Tyron, a beauty-tainer is a fierce, independent sales rep who shares and sells Tyra Beauty. And then bank signs are the money beauty-tainers can potentially earn by sharing and selling Tyra Beauty.
Leaving out the part where you only make money if you recruit people to sell your fucking thing. I don't know if I talked about this last season. Do you know that unlike a lot of these MLMs, they don't even give you a fucking free sample? You have to buy the first kit in addition to paying the membership.
That's actually a really sad commonality with a lot of MLMs. It's like different starter packs.
They get no starter pack.
So there's someone also that I want to shout out that I've watched a lot of their videos. I was almost part of an MLM and I got out super early. So it was, and I think some people could argue this one wasn't, it's definitely on the line. It was a door-to-door book selling thing where you had to invest $300, I think it was, of your own money. And then they recruited people to colleges. And I should have known because here's what happened to me. I had someone who was an older student at college who I was friends with who did it. Said he made a lot of money doing it, right?
Right.
And because I think he got in early, I do kind of believe that. And there's a part of me that, of all the people that I met, I think he was the most also a victim in a way.
Sure.
I don't fully forgive him for this, but I went to this meeting and it was my friend, the main rep for this book selling place, and then 7 other people. And throughout it all, they were given the presentation. As soon as someone asked a question about anything, the main person dismissed them. Well, I don't think this is right for you. I don't think this. You're not bringing the right energy. Until I was the only one left. And so then I was just kind of like, okay, well, let me think about this more. And
Let
then
me
it really-
disappear into this hedge.
Yeah. So I ended up doing it for a week. And this story gets long, but essentially after the first week, I realized, I need to take the $300 hit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I need to get out of there. And truly what happened was the first time I actually made a sale, these parents, it was emotional actually.
Okay.
These parents were really into this helping their kids succeed.
Oh, God.
And it hurt my heart because I had that moment where I realized I was going to harm them more than help them. Because they were spending a lot of money to help their kid. And I was like, it felt really gross. I was like, I need to go with my gut. And I literally drove. We were like in Virginia. We had went to different towns and all this other stuff. I drove all the way back home. And I also had decided at that point, as a side note, to have a colored contact moment for my eyes.
So you're just lying everywhere.
I know. But
Okay, Beja.
they were and they weren't great. And one fell out while I was driving. And so about 4 hours of the drive was me doing one eye open, winking,
I love that fashion moment.
And it's like one of those things that I ended up doing a stand-up routine about it years later. And when I talked about...
Who are you, JW? Beja or Carrie D? You have to pick one.
When I did it, there were a bunch of people in the audience my exact age
Wow.
that had gotten roped into it. And it was a fascinating thing. So it's all to say, be very, very wary and trust your gut with those things. I'm glad I got out when I did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's a person online on YouTube. Her name is Hannah Alonzo, Alonzo. She makes incredibly fascinating anti-MLM content that'll really help you recognize those things, because I think they're getting more and more insidious.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I don't go on Facebook that much anymore, but when I still was, it was always a female friend from high school or college who I have not seen in years. And it was skincare. It was makeup. It was eyelashes. It was scents. It was leggings.
Feels like a lot of wellness products these days.
Oh my God. Yes. And it's just so sad. It's just so sad. There should be higher punishments for that kind of crime.
Well,
honestly.
and it's basically because it's a cult.
Yeah.
It uses all the tactics of a cult to do what cults do, which is make you feel like you cannot leave. And if you do, you get incredibly impacted.
Yeah.
And also, it's one of those things that a lot of them say that if you're not succeeding, it's because you're not working hard enough. Because all of them do technically have people that are making money.
Right.
Like if you watch that Lulu Rich or Lulu, whatever the
Lula
leggings
Rich?
document is, there's one woman they interviewed that was one of the top ones, and she's like, yeah, I bought 2 houses.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I was the third person in it. So, yeah, exactly.
Well, and it just keeps getting cultier and cultier, because I feel like this goes back to Mary Kay stuff.
Yes.
Where
That's like the famous first one,
Mary
Tupperware
Kay
baby.
Tupperware. Yeah.
Well, and women in the 50s were bored post World War II because they had gotten to have jobs for a little while, and then they
taken
didn't
away.
get to have them anymore. So they were looking for something to do, but that felt more like most people weren't going to get the big rewards, but it wasn't going to ruin their lives the way that MLMs do now.
I think there's a version of reality where there's super, super, super early MLMs were not quite as insidious. And then the people just realized how they could really make money.
Yeah, it was more, I think, at the start of it, a tactic to get products into homes to then eventually sell it at stores, like a Tupperware.
For sure.
Right? It's every time I come into contact with any kind of MLM thing, it just makes me itch.
Yeah.
Thank you for going with me on that long journey. That's I so really want to talk about that story because it's embarrassing. I fully got for a while, and I'm glad I got out when I did.
Though. I feel like it's so easy for that to happen, and this is why I truly am relieved that this failed.
Oh,
yes.
Yeah.
Speaking of, I thought, and this is the same thing that happens to me when I watch The Beauty and the Beast, And I think the opening song is called Old Provincial Town, and it's called Belle.
Mhm.
I thought this song was called
Work the hallway
Work
like
Like a
the
runway?
hallway. Yeah,
Yeah,
like a runway.
because
It's
that
called
makes sense.
Beautiful.
Well, actually, it's because it's 3 distinct songs.
Is it only 3? I thought it was more like 8.
80.
Sure.
It's so many songs.
The fact that I did not remember that we saw photos of Story, and I would
Story's
argue,
a full side character. How did we not know that she did this ice cream thing? She
I-
was top model lore.
I would argue there is some blackfishing going on with Story
Oh.
that is uncomfortable. This like New
Ooh.
Jersey Italian woman who presents very quote unquote ethnically ambiguous
Mhm.
and a little darker than, you know what I mean? It's just,
Yeah.
and then it also, because then we learn in this episode that it makes it seem like Tyra is Story.
Yes.
That's confusing to me sometimes.
Yes.
Because if you also told me that Story wasn't real, and this was
Mhm.
a DJ Splits person,
Mhm.
Yes.
100% would believe you. Yeah.
and I
we
can't
have
get over right now. It's my opening quote, but Tyra going, and I'll be doing a little bit in the video too. I'm like, Tyra, it's every shot has you in
Yeah,
it. What
you're
are you
in
talking?
this entire video. Low-key, one of my favorite moments of this episode is that Tyra announces that they're going to shoot a music video for Tyra Beauty's theme song, Bootyful, and Mame responds, I knew it! How? How could you possibly have guessed that? You did not know that.
She's trying so hard.
I actually thought that we got a pretty nice explanation of how Niall uses headphones.
Yes.
Because it came from him.
And a kind of a nice little, again, Mikey Niall moment.
Mhm.
Like, it was just a nice, thoughtful explanation that I think, again, a lot of viewers probably benefited from.
Mm-hmm.
Tara also lies when she says she's directing this music
Right?
video, because there are at least 2 other people on hand.
Eric Astley's there.
He's one of them. There's also
Massimo's
another.
there.
Yeah,
The whole gang,
so
really.
many directors. This is a group directorial effort.
How could she direct it? She's in every fucking shot.
The only part that it feels like she directs is clicka.
Yes. And also, why do we have unnamed extras when we have 7 people?
Because there weren't enough women to put
Yeah.
makeup on.
Yes. Because they didn't bring back the other contestants,
It's
weirdly.
exactly what happened with the commercial last year.
There's fully a blonde model who, if you watch this video, you'd be like, oh, she's an 8th contestant.
Except you wouldn't think that because she never lip syncs.
Nope.
The extras they contracted don't lip sync for
Because
a
that
single
would be
second.
a bump. That would be a bump in pay.
And it stands out so hard.
But
But-
I would argue some of the contestants don't lip sync.
I'm sorry that this one blonde model gets an equal amount of
Yes!
screen time.
She also but she works so much less hard than everybody
yeah.
else. When they do her hallway shot, she is just slowly walking down a hallway.
Work that runway like a hallway.
Mhm. She mixed it up.
She was the inspiration for my title. That's why I'm like, the first time ever, it's
Yeah.
a non-contestant who's the girl.
This is where we start to discover why Hadassah and many others
Hate
are
Dustin.
done with Dustin. Because all he is doing is hitting on people at their job.
And touching
anyone
people.
and
I would say
everyone.
Hadassah, describing it as flirting, is generous.
Generous.
He is hitting on women who would prefer that he was somewhere else.
The first woman he comes and like gives a massage to, and she just disassociates. And then the second one keeps having to push his hand off her leg, and he keeps
Ugh.
putting it on her.
Ugh.
That one to me
Ugh.
was so gross because, like, that's one of those things where he's like, oh, we're playing. I'm like, no, she doesn't
No.
want this.
One of them is the makeup artist who can't leave because she has to put makeup on him.
And then Tyra comes in,
Not knowing the lyrics to her own stinking
adds
song.
extra work for the makeup artist.
Uh-huh.
Because she comes and just starts putting light in a stick on everyone's face.
Yeah,
And-
because it just blends into whatever skin you are. In Tyra's words.
And then you see the makeup artist remove it.
Also,
Tyra says, I'm not making more than one shade.
No.
and it was very easy to remove because it did not blend in.
And
I
then
want to talk about some of these lyrics really quickly if I can.
Please.
Just the ones that Tyra comes in with.
sure.
Because I really would like to understand. Rewind, fix me, up and down. Tie me, round and round.
I would like to throw into consideration painted face, quick quicks, sleight of hand, magic tricks, dulce de leche, licky licky with my carrot stick.
I was going to wait until the end to bring that up. It's gross. But also, what human being on this planet would dip carrot in dulce de leche and eat?
Tyra. Because she does it.
Cheaty.
Oh, it's a whole wheat carrot, my bad. And we should mention also that the contestants are given scripts, like shooting scripts, that are just lyrics.
Because there's so
Formatted
many.
to be shooting scripts.
There's so many lyrics.
There was no reason to format it like that, though.
The funniest thing is Tyra doesn't
Interior
even...
hallway. Booty, jealous, up and down, tie me, round and round.
But Tyra doesn't even know her own lyrics because she makes everyone sing it all together. And she goes, like, it's a runway.
Yes. She also has, did anyone else notice, the flattest mic pack I've ever seen in my life?
Yeah, that was weird.
It looks like a paper.
Yeah.
I also had a moment where I was the stupid one. Because I saw that the framed Oppo Fofos were around, and I was like, oh, that's so weird. I can't believe they brought those with.
Hannah, I did the same journey. I had the same journey.
And then it was just like, nope, we're filming in your quote-unquote living room.
And Lacey is so pissed about it.
Can someone move this sushi now, please? We gotta film.
Now let's talk about the roles that they get in the commercial.
Specific roles. They're going to be lip syncing as specific roles.
I like sometimes, and here's the thing. Lacey has become the narrator, perhaps because she's the protagonist of this music video.
Oh, because she's now the presumed winner of the cycle based on this video.
So we get what she's calling all the characters, and we also get Tyrons for all of them, and they don't always match up.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say what the Tyron, and by the way, if I don't say it, listeners, the is in front of all of them.
All of them.
That article is there because Mame is the beauty-tainer. So just so you know, in the journey of this music video, which I assume the three of us are going to watch together.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It won't be in the episode, but I feel like we are going to watch it and comment on it.
Yep. And Mame and Lacey are the presumed top two of the show because they get the leads.
Yeah.
And
Why would you also, if you're trying to get people to be beauty-tainers, would you only have one beauty-tainer in the video?
because Lacey gets recruited. There's two.
Yeah. Because Mame is empowering other women.
Dustin is the party host, which means that
They're
he
married.
hired Mame to be the beauty
Or they're married. Maybe he's
Ooh.
hosting.
I like that.
Niall is the same role as earlier as the bartender. Mike is just the hot guy, gambler be gone.
The hot man,
Man.
who Lacey changes to the ladies' man.
Why is the
Hadassah
hot
just the customer. That's the best
But
one.
Lacey's is better because Lacey calls her the buyer of the beauty products.
The buyer.
And then we will talk about it. But the prop they hand to Hadassah is one of the craziest things that we've ever seen on the show.
And then Devin, which I kind of like that they gave this role to one of the guy contestants.
They had to.
Is the fierce makeup artist. And then, which that's the full Tyron, by the way.
Yeah.
The fierce one. Not just the makeup artist. And then Lacey is the shy and insecure girl.
But it ends in the music video is just going to be recruited into cult.
Yes.
Could be like a plucky reporter trying to infiltrate.
Yes.
Oh, you know what? Lacey kind of gives me April O'Neil vibes.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, but she's like sneaking into the party?
Yeah, because Hadassah's already the customer.
But then she also has to sneak into this convention on day 2. And I guess I'll keep waiting for it, but Tyra's idea of what a convention is, I'm never going to be over it.
So they're in their penthouse. living room doing a tie-over show, and then the contestants look confused, and it's never explained. And Mame is directed to swipe a credit card with no reader on it on her phone.
And weirdly enough, Tyra seems really concerned about the accuracy of the gesture. And then, Lex, do you want to talk about this Tyra Beauty magazine, aka Hadassah's prop? It's so big.
It's so no magazine has ever been this big.
No.
And the fact that it's real, right? Because the people on the back
Matthew?
are not people we've ever seen before.
No, that was Matthew. The
That
guy
was
on that was
Matthew.
Matthew.
That was Matthew.
It was
Absolutely.
Matthew?
Uh-huh.
Don wasn't the only one who came back.
I think I just had another fainting spell. I don't know what you fucking just like the fact that that's so crazy.
Yep.
He wasn't even in it before. That was a season before. No, it wasn't. It was that
No,
season. I don't.
it's the right season.
But why? Matthew wasn't in the commercial.
Well, he technically was.
Technically was.
Running.
They will do anything they can to not show us Jordan.
And then Eric
That blonde woman. That blonde woman was originally that slot was for Jordan,
Ah.
Oh,
and then she didn't show up.
that
and
feels correct.
That's why they got a blonde and a brunette.
Yes,
Because they didn't know if Jordan would show
James
up.
also passed.
Laura James is like, I'm on SWAT. I don't need this.
There's also Eric Aslis just sitting because I guess he has to be nearby now.
So funny.
And even Niall, Dustin's only friend, because Dustin can't do
anything. His energy level is so low.
He just seems
And
like
you
he
think this would be fun for a
both
right?
doesn't care and doesn't know what's going on. And Niall, who is Dustin's only friend at this point, I'm pretty sure,
Yes.
even he's like, I can lip sync. What the fuck is this guy doing?
Now, to be fair, Niall only was made to do click it 1,000 times for some reason, but still.
Yeah, well, that's the part they're talking about because Dustin can't get the rhythm of the click it
He
part.
can't do any of it.
He can't do
Niall
anything.
literally says, and I'm also thinking, why can't Dustin do this? It's a rare time where Niall's like, look, I am deaf. Why can't this person who can hear the lyrics do this?
Maybe because Dustin is so confused. Like, you know how sometimes a dog will look at their own reflection and think it's another dog? So when Dustin saw his reflection in the mirror and the camera was behind him, his world broke and he had no idea what was going on.
Oh, goodness.
It is nice to see Devin absolutely smash it.
His runway stuff was cool.
The
looking.
only person who can dance.
This
the
hallway
cast.
is so cool. This is the one part that doesn't look cheap. And it
Yes.
feels like this is why they chose this hotel. Like,
Yes,
it feels
yes,
like
yes, yes,
very
yes.
specific. It's so cool.
Yeah, this one hallway that they're working like a runway is a great space to film.
Yes.
And it also really allows the models to do something that they could actually be hired for.
Yes, that was why like in theory, I like this challenge because this is something that models get hired to do.
And also, you get freedom to, you can just runway strut. You can jump off the wall. You can flip, apparently. They had freedom to do whatever they wanted.
Yeah, their own personalities.
Yeah.
But Devin, I was just
It's so much, just blows everybody else out of the water.
It doesn't
as far
look
as I'm
real.
concerned. Yeah.
It doesn't look real.
No.
It's a
He's so good that they can't be mean to him.
Yep.
Yeah, and also, this is someone who doesn't identify as a dancer, and he identifies as everything. Like, what?
We do learn that Hadassah has another thing she cannot do. and that is also lip sync because she's a full mouth open lip syncer.
well.
But I don't understand why they didn't give her another take where she doesn't literally run into the wall.
She does try to cover it. I give her
She
credit.
does
but
a decent job, but
yeah.
she should have gotten to go again.
when she spins into the wall and then just goes, oh, I love this wall.
Mm.
Then we get Hadassah finally giving it to Dustin. Yes. He keeps flirting, and she literally says, "Stop flirting with everyone. Give her a rest." Talking about the specific woman that he is flirting with.
Leave these women alone.
Alone.
And then she was like, "What did you learn when you left? What did you learn when you were eliminated?" He's like, "Oh no, just stress."
The last thing you needed to learn,
Yeah,
Dustin.
when were you
Literally
ever
why
stressed?
you were sent home.
I am not glad that he's acting like this. I'm glad that the narrative we kind of got earlier of him not taking it seriously is being shown finally.
Yeah, like, oh, there maybe was footage that we could have seen that would have made it make sense.
Instead of the stupid non-laughing thing with Yusai at that one military shoot that never lined up.
So this is day 2, but actually it's day 3 of shooting. And thanks, Lacey, because otherwise we would never have known where these were from. The
for real.
custom pieces by Rocky Gathercole.
These are cool.
They're so cool.
I felt kind of bad for Hadassah. She got the worst one.
Totally.
She got
Also,
Xena chest plate in the
why would
journey.
you put 3 of them in one shot?
When 2 of them have spikes.
And Tyra does not seem thrilled that Miss J wore a wig that is kind of a parody of her haircut.
Is that why all of this was ADR'd?
This is the longest. We've said it a lot. I've said it a lot specifically. This is the longest ADR in top model history. It goes and it goes and it goes. And part of me is like, maybe music was happening or something. I don't know.
But I love this because this is where we finally find out what Tyra thinks a convention is. What this big club party represents is it's the biggest Tyra Beauty Fierce Up, which is our national convention where beauty-tainers come to learn and celebrate each other.
Does she think it's a political convention or a comic convention?
It's a club party that's a meetup, that's a learning opportunity, that's a celebration.
Life is a celebration. As wild as that is, it's made even wilder because it's not just a single ADR. There is a different ADR take in the middle of it where the sound is even different than the different ADR. This is what was the cult MLM that they had like, it was like WeWork, where they had like parties as conventions. It's giving that.
Yes.
Y'all, have you seen that movie?
Tyra...
I saw the documentary. I haven't seen the movie yet.
It's so good.
But also that Tyra thinks that Tyra Beauty is going to get to the point where she's going to have national conventions and Tyra Beauty Fierce Ups.
Yeah. What?
I couldn't find it, but I remember back in the day seeing a clip of what an actual meeting was like. And Tyra was there. And it was just like these would actually be in a gray conference room, folding chairs, watching people speak on stage.
Yep.
PowerPoint.
Shitty TED Talk.
But how could it get worse?
You gotta give it to Tyra. She always thinks that she always aims for the stars. She doesn't always land
Rarely.
there.
But wait. Could it get worse?
It can.
Yeah, probably.
How about if we have Mikey kiss someone who would like to be as far away from his mouth as possible, who he insists wants him so bad? Let's do that.
And don't worry, listeners, we will blame her.
And she very specifically gives some conditions for the kiss
Mm-hmm.
that he says he's gonna ignore.
Sure did.
And also, like, you see them kissing and she is so grossed out.
Oh.
She's trying to get out of his breath space so fast.
Though I will say Tyra's the opposite of Kelly. She's like, sweeter, less kiss. Ew.
But she's saying
Maybe
that
stick
to
your finger in his mouth.
she's saying that to Hadassah, but should be saying it to Mikey.
Mikey, yeah. Devin also says, I'm a party in a shot glass.
He said that as though he was assigned that role for the music video.
And you're a
Maybe
party in
he
a shot
was.
glass.
Dustin has found his element, according to Tyra and Yusai, which is spinning around in a cage.
Bubble Boy.
I did not see what they were talking about.
I have no idea. Other
When
than
you
he
see
looked
the-
like a toddler.
When we see the ultimate clip, there's a moment that kind of... I do think he's, for 90% of it, making cool eye contact. But when you actually see the full clip, he's not making eye contact and then snaps into it. And I'm like, but that's... Okay, so then he wasn't doing the thing.
What?
Also, Don's here.
Yeah, he's the beauty tamer DJ.
Why is Tyra so bad at her runway presentation in this pageant?
Yeah, for real. We know Tyra's good at runway. Like, this is weird.
It was so weird.
It's also just so anticlimactic to have them all come out in these gorgeous pieces and then end with 3 women in t-shirts.
Yeah, that Lacey's just initiated.
Mm-hmm.
I did find the actual, and I'm glad they showed it, the take where Mame and Tyra completely biffed the
Miss.
high five. It was actually cute. Like, it was actually a fun moment. I will say, all the pieces are very cool. Niles is too big. Niall looks like his head's being constricted.
Mm-hmm. Also, like we said, putting those 3 people in one tight shot was never going to work for the person in the middle.
And
No.
why? It doesn't work for plot reasons either.
And then Don drops that he maybe cheated on a girlfriend while he was at the show.
Uh-huh.
Well, didn't he have a girlfriend? I was trying to remember the lore.
Yes.
This is so fascinating.
It's like he's forgotten he's being filmed.
No, I think that he's just understands what happens, is actually trying to give real advice to Mikey. It's like, you don't have a girlfriend, right? Because, ooh.
And then he says no, but Ashley was just there yesterday.
Yeah, he also kind of says no.
Yeah, he
says,
does.
No.
Not at home.
Speaking of home, everyone hates life right now.
What is going on? What goes on here?
Except for one person, my shining star, because there's so much passive-aggressive talk. And then Mikey says something shitty to Adasa. Like,
which even Devin has turned enough on Mikey to call it out for being mean.
But what happened here? Because the editing is unedited. We are seeing them read Skull Mail. Devin says something, and then it happened. It's like it feels out of order, but we know it's not.
So they're all just starting to repeat. Yeah, we'll see. Guess we will. We'll see. We'll see. And then Lacey at the very end. Someone goes, we'll see tomorrow. And she goes, we will. Oh, Lacey.
She only heard half of it.
Yeah. You know what, guys? We will see tomorrow. Have a good night.
And watching this on Amazon, they kept in all of the pre-commercial stings where Tyra teases the premiere of the video. And my favorite was, keep it locked right here for the world premiere of Bootyful.
And so they do panel still in the place where the quote-unquote convention was, right?
In the club.
Yeah, is this going to be
this
every...
always?
I think, is this going to be
is
every
it?
episode? I think it is.
They all have to yell so much.
I think this is
And
every
it's
time.
bad for Niall. They literally have to change Ramon's location sometimes.
So
Sad.
If you haven't seen it, the panelists, Kelly, Miss J, and Tyra, are completely separated by like a gap in the floor from the contestants, but also the judges are closer to one another, and the contestants have to go like downstairs and kind of back
up a banquette.
And
the
then there's
room
a
is
huge
so
screen.
big that everything is echoing and everyone has to yell.
And the lighting is awful.
Abrupt.
Also, some contestants came dressed for a Vegas judging, and some did not.
I hope one day I can go somewhere and someone's like, "Oh my God, you're dressed for a
For
Vegas,
Vegas
judging."
judging.
Oh,
Look at you.
This is where we drop that the photos are going to be part of the music video.
Yeah, the falling in the pool is also just in the video. It's
More
literally just
fodder.
a montage of them all at once,
Yeah, it's not a photo at all because that
No.
would be wild.
which means that it includes Hadassah's dress covering her face.
Uh-huh.
Huh?
That's part of the official music video.
So Mame is up first. I don't think that she's that great in this video.
No, she's fine. She's just okay.
Yeah.
She's fine. I give her a little bit of credit that she had to do slightly more because she actually had lines and stuff.
Yeah.
I think her hallway's kind of one of the most lackluster, though.
Mm-hmm.
She doesn't really use it. She kind of stays in one place.
Yeah.
I will say that Kelly was pretty fucking rude to her, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In a way that felt unwarranted.
It sure did.
Also, for Tyra to say, well, there's feeling it on the inside and feeling it on the outside. Bye.
Okay.
And you know what? We've had this multiple times. I remember it happened with Amina and some other contestants where they're like, I feel like I'm doing it.
I'm pushing.
And there is a way to explain to someone that it might feel like you're going big, but we're not registering it. So you have to go 3 times as much as you think you do. And that's not this.
It sure isn't just being like, you're wrong.
Yeah.
Ooh.
It's just a shame because, again, it just doesn't. I feel like Mame could be sensational if she was given any real feedback.
Yes.
Yeah. Mikey
Oh my
is
God.
next. No attempt at lip syncing at all.
No.
Look, He looks good coming down the hallway.
The door push was cool, too.
Yes.
And he looks good in the clothes. I will give that to Mikey.
I think he looks good I think he's got, honestly, one of the better runway walks, too, for this
Yeah.
video.
Yeah. The way they gush over him
Ugh.
is insane. I haven't
outsized compared
seen
to the
a male
performance.
model actually be able to do something like this, maybe ever. What are you talking about, Kelly?
She's getting rock and roll.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing is Kelly finally has something she can actually compliment him on, so she's going hard in on this.
It's also so funny to have them be like, we finally discovered it. You're rock and roll. Look at you standing up there all rock and roll. And he is wearing like Kmart Nile.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the thing is, too, this is probably Mikey's best thing that he has done.
For sure. Mm-hmm.
And I hate that it's so outsized because then it makes it not feel as good as it actually is.
Exactly.
Yes.
I'm like, and I'm not here to give Mikey wins, but when it happens, acknowledge it appropriately.
Yes.
Devin is next, and he walks up with his face so beat.
Cover girl blasted.
Shotgun lighting a stick. And
Honestly.
Jay can't handle themselves.
But you know what? I'm going to give the exchange to Devin. Because when Kelly tries to be a bitch about it, and
Yep.
it's like, so you're bringing yesterday to today? Completely sincerely, he's just like, sure am.
And then later, when she says something about Kelly's story's up, Devin's thing, and he's like, Kelly, tell me, do you like it or not? And she's like, I do. And he's like, great. Because good for you, Devin, for being like, Kelly, I don't.
That's how you have to disarm Kelly.
Yes,
With
and
sincerity.
he finally got her to say something really nice. Because when she says to him, it's really something beautiful to watch someone so free. I was like, what a lovely thing to say to a person.
Mm-hmm.
But I think you're 100% correct, Lex.
Yep.
True, genuine sincerity disarms Kelly because she's so used to people seizing up when she says something
Mhm.
Or
trying to give it back.
Yeah.
Yeah, or in
Just
life
like-
trying to suck up.
But just like good-natured sincerity.
Mm-hmm. Other than the hallway, though, Devin's performance is so drag. There, is not a moment where it's not like,
Smell my fingers.
But it's right for the character.
It is.
I would have given him the win. It's a shame about the challenge score.
well,
Yeah, honestly, that's just based on this. This
Mhm.
should have been Devin's win.
Yeah.
because why are we keeping Devin?
Yeah.
Lacey is next. Her part of the song that we see is so Katy Perry coded. What is
It's
going on?
actually, yeah. Well, because she gets different scenes from everyone else.
Yes.
Because Lacey's going down the stairs crying.
She's in Alice in Wonderland.
Okay. Is that a tear or is it sweat? Because she's crying. But that bead of moisture does not come from her eye.
Also, the problem with this, and it's not Lacey's fault, but she is never a model in this because she was told to not be a model.
She only gets to sort of do it on the runway at the end.
Kind of.
JW, you said April O'Neil, but to me, she's actually giving Velma.
Oh,
And this SLS is full of ghosts.
jinkies.
She's seeing like a party that went awry, and this was what happened moments
God, she's in the
before.
Overlook Hotel.
Yes.
That was a weird episode of Scooby-Doo.
But I love her line at the end, sign me up.
And also how they edited it so there's that like big pause right before sign me up.
Kelly air quotes wah wah
She
as
sure does.
Wah.
what is do you think that's how it's said? Hadassah's next.
We've talked about it, but this runway moment, this hallway runway moment is so funny where she just falls into the wall and just like, whoa.
Oh.
And talk about no attempt at lip syncing.
No.
I do love that Jay Alexander sees her for the prim and proper lady that she actually is.
Finally.
But apparently Jay is still the only one because Tyra still has to be like, oh, you're really doing it in the Mikey kiss. Get out of here.
Why are
Stop.
they so horny? For Mikey, it's always revolves around Mikey.
Yeah, he's always the one who's cast to kiss.
Also, she's told that a customer equals a little bit of makeup, a little bit of men.
And I'm just like, that makes the party so insidious for her to be like, I'll take one man and one oops liner, please.
And then I can erase it when I'm done.
Ugh.
Dustin gives bar mitzvah boy energy hardcore in this video.
I mean, I think that's an insult to bar mitzvah boys because
Yeah,
usually they're
work really
excited.
hard. They learn a lot.
I know, but it very much feels plopped in like he won a prize.
It's
And
also
two-
so funny because his best moment by far is the flip. And
Yes.
you can't tell who it is.
Nope.
That's the thing is like, of course he was going to do the flip. It's amazing. You're going to use that. When you look at the final video, they actually use his terrible, low energy, off sync clicka.
Why?
Why did you use it?
You had Niall doing it for 10 minutes.
And he does it great.
Yeah, it's so rough.
Niall's next. I think as a overall package, probably the strongest presentation in the video for me.
For sure.
Yeah.
And I like that, again, they allowed him to express the lyrics through ASL
Mm-hmm.
while also lip syncing sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
The bartender stuff is all top tier footage.
Yep.
His hallway's pretty good too, of
Yes.
just signing at the camera.
I think the hallway's great.
Yeah.
The only part that I think the weakest for Niall is the ultimate runway.
Sure.
Yes.
Which makes me very interested to see what the finale runway is going to be from Niall, because that's just not his thing.
No.
I do think in this instance that maybe only Mikey had a good finale runway, though.
Yeah.
Like, nobody
I
looked
think-
good up there.
Including
I think-
Tyra.
I think but Mikey early on was that too. I have a feeling, now that I kind of know the order of the finalist, that is also what keeps Mikey around.
Mm.
But, like, Mame is a super strong walker,
Normally.
and she totally biffs this runway.
Yeah.
Because she was the beauty tainer.
Mhm.
She's not a real model.
The beauty tain.
Silly.
So, call out order. Mikey is first with what I consider a pretty low first call out score.
Well,
Well,
Tyra gave him a 10.
Well, especially since Miss J gave multiple people a higher score.
Mhm.
So it only got an 8.1 from Miss J.
Then Devin, who maybe should have won, as we said.
I think it should have
Mhm.
won. The challenge score hurt them. Because if the challenge score was an 8, they would have won.
Mm-hmm. Then Lacey.
And the challenge score helped Lacey because there is no way Lacey should be third call out for this video.
She's higher scores, though, than a lot of people.
I know, but it's so weird
Weird.
to me.
Then Mame.
Once again.
And then Niall, which I thought was so low.
But it's just the challenge score bringing him
Yeah.
down because his scores from the judges are pretty good.
But none of the scores from the judges are even... like, for most of them, he's like third or fourth.
Mm.
Yeah.
He's got he's got the most consistent score, I think, across all three judges at an 8.5 and then two 9.1s. But
Mhm.
like, Tyra gave 2 people higher, Kelly gave 2 people higher, Miss J gave at least 1 person higher.
Mhm.
Like,
And then we see where the models that got photos are sent to stand 3 feet away from the other models.
which allows us to see Mame fully giggling about something that happens.
Oh,
And I don't know. If
does Mame have the shit giggles?
not the giggle shits, but she literally is like giggling, and then Niall like looks at her to be like, "Why is this person?"
What was said?
Yeah,
The scores are all also super close.
Yeah.
except for the bottom person. Truly, this is one of those episodes where there's a bottom. There's a
Mhm.
clear person that's at the and the board that they are looking at is so different from what we see
Oh.
full screen.
Well, I don't know if they can even see that board because it looks blown out.
It's huge and it's poorly lit. And you know, Hadassah loves looking at those boards. She's always the first thing she does.
This is where we find out that Tyra's dress is so ugly.
Dustin has talent, but for some reason it's hiding. Hadassah is too pent up.
So with a score difference of 2.3, Hadassah stays.
And what's so funny is that Hadassah basically got higher on everything than Mame and only 0.1 lower than Mame from Miss J, so the scores are not that different.
Also, Tyra gives a Tyra 2 list for pageants.
Yep.
Foot just like that. stamp. That wave.
So for the 3 judges individually, Miss J would have had Devin win.
Nice.
Mhm.
And everyone said Dustin goes. At
Yes.
lowest for
Yeah.
Dustin. But Tyra and Kelly, Mikey won. So it was one of the more unified
And like you
fronts.
said, Mame was in the bottom for Tyra and Kelly.
Mm-hmm.
Dustin leaves without any grace or maturity.
Oh
Yuck.
Actually, I'm annoyed with most of them, especially Hadassah.
You came, you conquered, you floundered.
Woof!
That classic Roman quote.
Yeah.
Well, it's just like they always say, the friends you start with aren't the
And-
friends who conquer.
But Niall gave him a spank on the butt as he exited.
Good try, slugger.
So, girl, what's all this about?
The acting's so hard.
Don't need anything on her face.
This is still
She
Tori
wakes up all
speaking.
perfect.
Is it?
Yes.
All power to the chicks that wake up and don't need a damn thing. But what about the rest of us? What about us?
I want to fierce the yeah girl out of you.
That sounds gross.
Yep.
One thing we've learned about Tyra is that she loves a reverse and then go back and everything.
Yeah.
Very life size.
The thing about this song, though, is it is a bop. It's too
What
long.
is-
Like this part, they're so featured.
Blonde
these
girl
extras.
fully patting it.
That mirror kills me.
And
a
here's the
magic
part
mirror,
that's
you
also
only
the
see
opening
Tyra.
credits.
Yep.
Slow walk.
Not on her eye. The tear is not on her eye. Also, we didn't talk about it. Devin gets this whole extra part with a hat.
Uh-huh.
Yes. Also, I like that the product is just in martini glasses for no reason.
Yes. It's a party, Hannah. It's a cult.
See, it is horror. She gets sucked into
Yes.
the screen.
I love the blonde contestant is fully a contestant. I'm sorry.
Yep. I think they got multiple hallway outfits.
This Whitney Houston.
With Lacey. As if this is now a Lacey music video.
Studying the tubes.
It's a horror film.
Not the
These
dress.
are all terrible.
So bad.
And this
And
is
then
what,
Lacey's reborn as a phoenix. That's Hadassah's best moment,
They're
actually.
not supposed to go into this convention. That security man tried to be like, no.
please don't. You don't have passes. I love she comes in wet.
She just walked out of the pool.
This is the Katy Perry song.
Yes.
I
it's
kind
a
of like
bop.
the Tyra logo on the outfit.
Yes.
Oh, Niall mixed them a makeup cocktail.
There's Mame hanging out with blonde model.
Plucked from the crowd.
See, this is why she didn't walk well. Dawn,
Dawn on a horse.
Club horse.
Tyra just silently does faces.
I didn't realize how awkward Mame's fist pump was.
So funny.
Also, correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't riding the white horse another term for doing,
For doing
heroin?
cocaine? Heroin. Yeah, heroin.
Yeah.
Heroin. Yes. The tiny Tyra in the mirror sent me
I can't.
because Hadassah waves at her.
She lives in there.
But also, she's not
Maybe
the right size.
Lacey Velma was sent to free Tyra from the mirror so
Oh.
she could reach her full potential as a beauty-tainer.
I think
It's so weird, though, because if you're following what is the plot line of this, such as it were, Lacey comes too late to a beauty-tainment party.
it sneaks in.
But
huh?
she gets to go through the television, which leads her to falling into a pool.
She also gets lost in a closet.
Yeah.
she sure
Picks up the
does.
mirror, goes through the TV.
Tyra sings about her like she's passed, and she's an angel in heaven.
Nope.
And then she arrives fully damp to the
Yeah,
convention
why is she
that's
wet
currently going
and
on
is
because she
frightened?
fell into the pool through the portal, I think.
Oh, so I guess
Frightened?
what happened? So she went through the television
Yeah.
and landed in the pool, which
Yeah,
she wasn't
yeah,
ready
yeah,
for.
Yeah.
Concusses,
Mhm.
briefly ascends to heaven while Tyra sings about it, comes back to herself fully
Drop dead
drenched.
divas.
That's why she's frightened of stairs because she's still concussed.
Yep. And that's why she doesn't know what's happening in the club.
fully dries off at some point. And then
Gets
gets
kicked out of the audience.
by Tyra.
Courtney
By the way,
Cox
Tyra
style.
saying she was doing a little bit.
She's
She's has 5 costume changes.
At least.
and this is where I asked myself: is Story what Tyra thinks her voice sounds like in her head?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Because here's the thing. Sometimes the voice is close enough to what Tyra, I think, in my head sounds like a little auto-tuned.
Sure.
Mhm.
That I get tricked.
Yeah.
Especially when she does, because she'll do speaking parts that I do think are Tyra.
No, that beginning was story. It's in the song.
I'm actually saying the end of it.
Oh.
When she's at the thing and she's like, let's do it.
Oh.
I don't remember the lyrics, but you know what I mean. She's like yelling at the crowd. I don't know.
Maybe.
Well, I almost wonder if Tyra like gave Story a line reading to go off of.
Oh.
I mean, they clearly worked together multiple times.
Mhm.
Story also just might get Tyra's vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah. She was really inspired by the body. Work your body or whatever it was.
But honestly, shake ya. But this is a Lacey music video
Yes.
featuring the cast of Top Model.
And extras.
That I can't get over how many times blonde contestant is in this.
Also,
She
when
gets
she's
more screen time than Dustin.
yes,
She really does.
Yeah.
She really does.
And Hadassah. Also, why did Hadassah? We talked about it. Why did Hadassah have 2 dresses?
Well, and sometimes it looked like they were coming down the hallway runway in the pool clothes.
Yeah, Hadassah did twice.
Yeah. I don't know.
Those clothes, the gifts that they were given,
Their costumes for the shoot.
that
Yeah.
are ruined from the chlorine.
The pool.
So, are we ready for our update?
No.
I don't know.
Yeah. I pre-warned, and I'm going to pre-warn listeners. Dustin McNear's update is mostly not pleasant. So, trigger warning for assault stuff. I'm gonna start with other things. You know. So tune out as soon as I start if you're not in the place to listen to that. Dustin has done what I'm going to say is an opposite Jeremy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that feels right.
Or a Love is Blind Jeremy, perhaps.
so,
Jeremy.
Jeremy.
Yeah.
Jeremy.
So mostly everywhere, but Instagram specific, his handle is Mark D Mafia. He has over 380,000 followers.
Wow.
He also has a TikTok and a Twitter, but both of those he follows 0 people, so I think they're just funnels back to Instagram, essentially. He also has an OnlyFans with over 200 pieces of media and content, so a very active one, although I've seen people say that the price tag is not worth it. But
That's what I have seen as well.
the bio on Instagram just reads, "That is what it do." He owns a brand now called Full Demon, which
Ooh.
and it only sells 4 products, 3 different caps, and an $8 chest day program.
What?
Because now he is a bodybuilder.
Oh.
Some other stuff before we get into
The worst.
modeling. He did sign to Next Models in Miami. Next was getting people up. He was in magazines College Style Guy, Vulcan Online, and Glue. He did model clothes for Hollister and Calvin Klein, and Belk, I think, as well. He also did 8 years ago, long time ago, he did a Cycle 22 recap episode with Will from previous cycle. And you know it's old because it was via Skype instead of Zoom. And trivia, he is the second model in the show to be eliminated the episode right after they came back, with Alex Agro being the
Right.
person
Mhm.
that was that. So unfortunately, the show didn't have a great reputation for the comeback folks
Nope.
doing much.
Oh.
Okay, here we go. So in 2019, he was arrested for domestic assault on his then girlfriend. The girlfriend in question told police that the couple had had an argument after he saw a screenshot of her ex on her phone. He allegedly took the phone from her, kicked her in the chest when she tried to get it back
Jesus.
from him. She claims he also pulled her hair, cut her finger when he snatched her keys, apparently shattered the phone during the altercation, and she also told cops that he made threats to post explicit videos of her without her consent as well online.
Mhm.
She, and I only mention this because the 3 articles I read all mention this. She reported it several days after the incident allegedly happened, and she said that she was hoping he'd apologize and things would improve, but that didn't happen. So she felt like the threats might be real.
Mhm.
He ended up getting booked on 2 misdemeanor charges, 1 count of assault, and 1 of injury to personal property, which I guess is the phone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was held on a $500 bond, so that's nothing.
Nothing at all.
She must feel so safe.
Yeah, it is. It is. Sorry. Sorry. That was funny.
We gotta make fun. We gotta make light.
You know?
Sometimes in the darkness.
Oh, life's a nightmare. If you Google Dustin McNear, this is the first page you'll get. This is like the main thing you'll get after his social media profiles. And he is just bodybuilder. You almost wouldn't recognize him.
Yeah, lots of tattoos.
Yeah.
And like big tattoos.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it covers the whole body, basically. So yeah, unfortunately, that's who Dustin is. And yeah, it's a shame because for the first half of the show, it really felt like he was the one of the people that was helping Niall have friends and feel comfortable in the house.
Absolutely.
Now, I think, unfortunately, a different side of Dustin came to light in this episode.
Yeah.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
He was less a toddler that had been big and more just a creepy teen.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So, you know, it's unfortunate, but we always want to share the updates and not like censor stuff out for y'all because the listeners deserve to know stuff like that, I feel like.
Yeah.
At least he went home right away.
Yeah.
Like, as a contestant on the show, he was not a good model. Even the things that he was praised for, I didn't think were that good.
No.
And like, did they overly sexualize him early on? Yes.
Yes. I don't know. It's just it's so strange to see a model or a contestant on this show get such a different edit.
Yes.
From
first time around, from second time around.
Back. And then for the comeback stuff to kind of clue into maybe the shitty person behavior. You know what I mean? Like, it's just like, why did they edit the first stuff the way they did is always my question.
I guess so people would feel okay about the comeback when it was happening.
I guess.
Yeah, it's interesting. It's been a while since we've had a contestant who I think had a really strong audition episode. And then,
or whatever it was.
Yeah, and then just the time on the show just was downhill the rest of the way. Yeah.
I guess it's partially... I guess part of his earlier edit can also be attributed to the fact that he was never interested in a romantic relationship. And once again, because of guys versus and girls...
Yeah.
They're so much more interested, especially early on, in being like, oh, who's gonna flirt bone?
Yeah. I like calling these seasons guys versus and girls.
That's what it feels like.
Yeah.
And if what it feels like to listen to this podcast is great, you can rate, review, and subscribe. We love hearing from you, your hot takes, your iced tea. You can reach out to us by snail mail.
Ooh,
through
put a
via
stamp on it. Stick it, click it.
Book it and bank it into the post office box.
I guess lick it, stick it.
Podleadum.com is where you can find that. And you can also send us an email at podleadum@gmail.com. You can find me anywhere, everywhere, at Yet Charming.
I am on Instagram at Hannah Jane Ginsburg.
And I'm on Instagram at JW_Crump.
And be sure to use the hashtag PodLeadum anytime you do, so we know who is talking about us.
That you did
Look, it was fall spring in New York this week, so I'm ready for some iced tea.
Yeah. If y'all don't know, New York has like 12 seasons, and my favorite is fall spring because all these idiots come out and they're like, wow, the weather, it's changing, never cold again. And I'm like, you haven't lived here?
Wait 2 days, baby.
You get 2 days of 60s and 70s, and it's going to go back to 40s for a while. That's New York, baby.
It teaches us that life is fragile and fleeting.
You can also join our Discord. It's going strong. It's not fleeting or fragile at all.
Nope.
No.
Just the voice system. Discord is a terrible voice system. But but the message board is great. So for Podleadum, I've been Lex Basile Price.
I'll be Hannah Jane Ginsburg.
And I'm JW Crump.
And we'll see you on top.
Podleadum is not endorsed by America's Next Top Model, Tyra Banks, 10x10 Entertainment, or any of their subsidiaries. It is intended for entertainment and informational purposes only. America's Next Top Model and all names, pictures, and audio clips are registered trademarks and copyrights of their respective trademark and copyright holders.